show you why BMW sets the standards for innovation and flexibility. Our collaboration with NVIDIA Omniverse and NVIDIA AI leads into a new era of digitalization of automobile production.
Fantastic to be with you, Milan. I'm excited to do this virtual factory visit with you.
We are inside the digital twin of BMW's assembly system, powered by Omniverse. For the first time, we are able to have our entire factory in simulation. Global teams can collaborate using different software packages like Revit, CATIA, or point clouds to design and plan the factory in real-time 3D. The capability to operate in a perfect simulation revolutionizes BMW's planning processes.
Are those gaskets still in the right place for you?
Yeah.
BMW regularly reconfigures its factories to accommodate new vehicle launches. Here we see two planning experts located in different parts of the world, testing a new line design in Omniverse. One of them wormholes into an assembly simulation with a motion capture suit, records task movements, while the other expert adjusts the line design in real time. They work together to optimize the line as well as worker ergonomics and safety.
Can you tell how far I have to bend down there?
So we'll get you a taller one, but there's...
Yeah, it's perfect.
We would like to be able to do this at scale in simulation.
That's exactly why NVIDIA has digital human for simulation. Digital humans are trained with data from real associates. You could then use digital humans in simulation to test new workflows for worker ergonomics and efficiency. Now your factories employ 57,000 people that share workspace with many robots designed to make their jobs easier. Let's talk about them.
You're right, Jensen. Robots are crucial for a modern production system. With NVIDIA Isaac Robotics platform, BMW is deploying a fleet of intelligent robots for logistics to improve the material flow in our production. This agility is necessary since we produce 2.5 million vehicles per year. 99% of them are custom.
Synthetic data generation and domain randomization available in Isaac are key to bootstrapping machine learning. Isaac Sim generates millions of synthetic images and vary the environment to teach the robots. Domain randomization can generate an infinite permutation of photorealistic objects, textures, orientations, and lighting conditions. It is ideal for generating ground truth, whether for detection, segmentation, or depth perception. Let me show you an example of how we can combine it all to operate your factory. With NVIDIA's Fleet Command, your associates can securely orchestrate robots and other devices in the factory from mission control. They can monitor in real time complex manufacturing cells, update software over the air, launch robot missions, and teleoperate. When a robot needs a helping hand, an alert can be sent to mission control, and one of your associates can take control to help the robot. We're in the digital twin of one of your factories, but you have 30 others spread across 15 countries. The scale of BMW production is impressive, Milan.
Indeed, Jensen, the scale and complexity of our production network requires BMW to constantly innovate. I am happy about the tight collaboration between our two companies. NVIDIA Omniverse and NVIDIA AI give us the chance to simulate all 31 factories in our production network. These new innovations will reduce the planning times, improve flexibility and precision, and at the end, produce 30% more efficient planning processes.
Milan, I could not be more proud of the innovations that our collaboration is bringing to the factories of the future. I appreciate you hosting me for a virtual visit of the digital twin of your BMW production. It is a work of art.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear my voice? I don't know why today only didn't have any too many students show up this time. Maybe some students have some other some exam or not. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, what happened to today? If the student have some other like exam or something.
I don't know. Maybe holiday. I don't know.
Today is holiday.
I don't know. I just
Today I don't know if today is a holiday or not. Oh, 13, no. Oh, 13 to 18. It's midterm break. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't know. Today is a holiday. It's not holiday. It's our in school. Schools on some midterm break, so there's no. Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't know until now. Okay, I sold. Originally, I want to. It's okay. So that. Hey, by the way, do you have any question, or I email all the students? I already opened one special session for students who never have experience to use VR system, so that if some student, of course, this is another expensive thing. Not any student can use this kind of VR system. So that again, I already just email all you, and then so that if some of you have never used this kind of VR, so I do open a session, special session for some students to try this kind of Facebook VR system. I don't know if so those of you interested in this one, so that I think will be interesting for some students to give a try. Okay, so anyway, today is not the official this kind of the day. It should be the midterm break, so I don't know until now. Only 2 students show up. But anyway, so that I don't know today. Okay, I will not teach something, but I can give you some additional as a discussion session about what you do. You any question about this particular VR AR or thing? Personally, I do think this really a big impact in in many this kind of industry, right? And so you have a potential big business. So that I just want to know if you have any question or about this kind of VR AR, MR, or Metaverse, or you have never tried, And any question? Today is not the official, but since you both you are here, so that do you any question you want to ask? Never try. Okay, never try. Then come to USD. I share with my come to USD. Then I will put a save file so that you can borrow the VR headset from me, and everybody maybe depend on student, right? If we're only 7 students, then everyone can at least 30 minutes or 1 hour. It depends, right? If too many students, then we can reach the time. Okay, so that if several students, then every student can at least maybe 30 minutes, or if or even 1 hour. I don't mind. You can give a try, but I do believe after you try, and then you see a total different thing. Especially, I still remember when I first used this kind of Facebook VR system. Look at YouTube VR channel. Wow, this is a very amazing experience. So I do recommend, if some of you have never used the VR system, come to this this is a special session for all of you to give a try. it's free. If you go those kind of no, there's a sandbox, right? VR game you have to pay, but here I provide free for you as a supporting experience for. If I understand, if you only look at the lecture and then it's kind of boring, but if it really experience this kind of thing, and then especially I mentioned a series of this kind of thing is something very good experience for all of you to give a try. So that please try to show your experience, and then we'll make a schedule so that to understand if that like you can give a try. Of course, I am very busy, so that's why we cannot have this session during this several days. I have so many things to do, so that we can Saturday would be better for me to do this one. Yeah. Okay, so why do you really want to try? Why? Okay, so that is good. You just try to. No, I put Excel so that so you can. I put Excel so that you can sign up. Okay, you want to join this kind of special setting, so that no problem. It's free. It's free. So, but to hold this can give you real experience, right? Not just look at lecture, look at this kind of YouTube something. This is something I do think is a very good experience for all of you, right? And of course, this can really let you know that not only me, right? Facebook CEO think this kind of VR is a new platform for beyond smartphone. So that if all of you understand this is a big business opportunity, so that I do think you may need to think about your future to do something, any kind of industry. You need to think about use this kind of VR for building, engineering, for gaming industry, for many things. So it's or even for design, right? Don't you say for this kind of design? You see, I just show all of you about this kind of NVIDIA holodeck project, so that this is something in the near future. Our engineer to design the car, design the building, design many things. Before we do remanufacturing, we try to build virtual product in this kind of virtual world, so that and work together virtually, right? Like you are now in Hong Kong, another engineer in Japan, United States, then we can work together to design the product. This is something. This is something amazing with this kind of VR, AR, MR, and Metaverse. So let me quickly show you this one, so that if you need about this is the future engineering, how the engineer in the future design the product. I think it's quite amazing. Yeah.
And speaking of science fiction,
it's not science fiction. It's
my first demonstration for you today is the holodeck.
Photorealistic model.
We play at the intersection of virtual reality and artificial intelligence.
You build this almost close to real
intersection.
Real
and nothing exemplifies that intersection like holodeck does. And the holodeck is not only a place you go, but it's a place we can share.
And work together.
And so it has to obey the laws of physics, otherwise it wouldn't feel like a place. It has to be photorealistic, and it has to be someplace that we can share together. And so I thought, gosh, what can we share together? What can we share together? And so I thought it would be great to invite a friend to join us from Sweden. And he's actually a pretty special guy. His name is Christian Koenigsegg. Do you guys know Christian Koenigsegg? Christian Koenigsegg is a car maker. Not a normal car maker,
Left hand.
a hyper car maker. And that's a description of him, not the car. Come on. Guys, help me out here. That was incredibly fast, thinking on my feet.
I think here, let's look at this. See,
Let's go into the holodeck.
this is the future.
Hey, guys.
How the engineer design
Christian,
the
which one
product.
are you?
No,
Could you
virtually.
scratch your head so we know which one you are?
With
Everybody was
people
waving.
many
All right.
part of the work together.
Okay, so this is NVIDIA's holodeck. We have people in it from all over the world, and the thing that's really I think is just incredibly cute that they're all wearing name tags so they know who each other. That's very funny. Okay, so why don't you guys take us through? Let's see the brand new Koenigsegg, shall we? You guys know this is how the holodeck works. This is all completely in real time. This is photorealistic graphics. This is why it's so fun to work at NVIDIA. Man, oh man. Hey, so Christian, what do you think about the car? Tell us about the car.
Yeah, so this is our latest creation. It's a hybrid car with direct drive, no gears. We have a combustion engine with up to 1,200 horsepower and then 680 horsepower of electric drive. So this car doesn't need any gears to go from 0 to 250 miles per hour in only 20 seconds. It's really one of the absolute fastest cars ever produced for road use, and something I'm very proud of. And seeing it in this environment is just amazing. Trying out this system with you guys really changes the view of what's possible, how to create the cars and showcase them during the building process. It's just fantastic.
Now, Christian, you know that the first time you sold me a Koenigsegg, it wasn't even street legal.
Right, it was in California. It was street legal in the rest of the US, but
Yeah, whatever. And so I just want to let you know I drove it anyways. And the thing that was really great is that whenever I get stopped, it's never by a police. It's usually by an old lady who would like to take a picture of her grandson in the car. But
here I think
to the showroom, and apparently that was going to.
More important impress is it's not just like
let's go
model.
inside it.
You can go inside to see
Let's take a
all
look.
this design.
And remember, everything obeys the laws of physics. So if she were to grab the steering wheel, her hands don't go through it. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
But this one,
Okay,
I think
all
you
right,
also
all right.
need this kind of haptile, haptic feedback.
All right, come on
Feel
out.
the thing, so
Let's-
that-
don't you guys have an X-ray feature or something like that so that we could see through the car? I mean, I just wanted to make sure that the entire car design is there. Every single body part is in
So
here. This is
VR,
not just
AR,
a
MR also
video
need
game
this
car.
kind of
This is
actuator.
actually a
So you can have the
computer-aided
feedback you feel.
design car.
This kind of this more
This is
realistic,
the-
this kind
this
of
database.
or car. You
This
feel,
database
yeah.
came directly from Christian, and now that we have his database, we can 3D print it ourselves. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? But what if I want to see like all the parts? I just want to do an inventory of the parts. Okay, you guys, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, enough fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Koenigsegg, the holodeck. The holodeck. It is just so amazing to be in these environments together with all your colleagues, and you're talking to each other, and you're pointing at the same thing, and because you could touch things, you could actually lift things up. And because you're in that environment and you're superhuman, it reacts to physics, but you can lift up amazing things. And so the holodeck is such a great place.
Okay, so this is one example about the future. So that in the near future, we will, I believe that this kind of VR, AR, MR, or MES will penetrate to every kind of engineering, right? Not only design this kind of car, but also in the factory. So that this is another quite amazing, like a BMW really use this kind of Omniverse to integrate all the
Welcome to BMW Production, Jensen.
automatic
I'm pleased
machine
to show
factory.
you why BMW sets the standards for innovation and flexibility. Our collaboration with NVIDIA Omniverse and NVIDIA AI leads into a new era of digitalization of automobile production.
Fantastic to be with you, Milan. I'm excited to do this virtual factory visit with you.
We are inside the digital twin of BMW's assembly system, powered by Omniverse. For the first time, we are able to have our entire factory in simulation. Global teams can collaborate using different software packages like Revit, CATIA, or point clouds to design and plan the factory in real-time 3D. The capability to operate in a perfect simulation revolutionizes BMW's planning processes.
Are those gaskets still in the right place for you?
Yeah.
BMW regularly reconfigures its factories to accommodate new vehicle launches. Here we see two planning experts located in different parts of the world, testing a new line design in Omniverse. One of them wormholes into an assembly simulation with a motion capture suit, records task movements, while the other expert adjusts the line design in real time. They work together to optimize the line as well as worker ergonomics and safety.
Can you tell how far I have to bend down there?
So we'll get you a taller one, but there's
Yeah, it's perfect.
We would like to be able to do this at scale in simulation.
That's exactly why NVIDIA has digital human for simulation. Digital humans are trained with data from real associates. You could then use digital humans in simulation to test new workflows for worker ergonomics and efficiency. Now your factories employ 57,000 people that share workspace with many robots designed to make their jobs easier. Let's talk about them.
You're right, Jensen. Robots are crucial for a modern production system. With NVIDIA Isaac Robotics platform, BMW is deploying a fleet of intelligent robots for logistics to improve the material flow in our production. This agility is necessary since we produce 2.5 million vehicles per year. 99% of them are custom.
Synthetic data generation and domain randomization available in Isaac are key to bootstrapping machine learning. Isaac Sim generates millions of synthetic images and vary the environment to teach the robots. Domain randomization can generate an infinite permutation of photorealistic objects, textures, orientations, and lighting conditions. It is ideal for generating ground truth, whether for detection, segmentation, or depth perception. Let me show you an example of how we can combine it all to operate your factory. With NVIDIA's Fleet Command, your associates can securely orchestrate robots and other devices in the factory from mission control. They can monitor in real time complex manufacturing cells, update software over the air, launch robot missions, and teleoperate. When a robot needs a helping hand, an alert can be sent to mission control, and one of your associates can take control to help the robot. We're in the digital twin of one of your factories, but you have 30 others spread across 15 countries. The scale of BMW production is impressive, Milan.
Indeed, Jensen, the scale and complexity of our production network requires BMW to constantly innovate. I am happy about the tight collaboration between our two companies. NVIDIA Omniverse and NVIDIA AI give us the chance to simulate all 31 factories in our production network. These new innovations will reduce the planning times, improve flexibility and precision, and at the end, produce 30% more efficient planning processes.
Milan, I could not be more proud of the innovations that our collaboration is bringing to the factories of the future. I appreciate you hosting me for a virtual visit of the digital twin of your BMW production. It is a work of art.
Okay, so this is something personally still think amazing. So that how this kind of advanced this car maker BMW can really build the virtual factory and the digital human and work with a real this kind of operator or this kind of thing to make this kind of car now this kind of manufacturing and then group together. So it's something personally I do think this kind of thing is will have a big impact. Now you can see in the design of car, the kind of building and this only manufacturing. This is something is for sure it will change many industry, right? The engineering industry in the gradually there's no doubt at all. who can really use this advanced technology, VR, AR, MR, and then Metaverse for this kind of any kind of engineering thing, and they can really push this kind of efficiency and productivity to make a much better design and more efficient to make this kind of product. So I can see this is something for sure. People, you can see all these advanced one really try to think. Right? You can see for engineer, the most important thing is we want to have more efficiency, right? To build, to design, to do this manufacturing, right? So that this is something I do well, have a big impact in many industries, including also building engineering. In my previous talk, I do have one example by another company, right? In US, I think also in Hong Kong, a branch about how to use kind of virtual VR for this kind of building engineering. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I think today is only like a special session. It's not officially, but I do think it would be interesting for like whole. I think you are quite interesting. I think although this is a midterm break, so do you any question? Any question? Hello? No question? Okay, so probably that's it. I just something I don't know. Today is a midterm break, but still I do think that if you are here, so virtually, so that I do think it's also important to give this kind of additional information for this lecture. I do believe this area can well change the industry in the near future. It's not from my point, it's not fun, but you see, think about this kind of impact, and then how you in the near future you have to, all students need to understand how to take opportunity, the new technology, right? So that in this case you are in right track, so that you can for sure you can really have much better future and make big money. That's something I do understand, right? So that our students need to understand how to understand this kind of technology, new technology, right? For the real industry, yeah. Okay, and for of course this kind of digital twin you mentioned, right? In this BMW, the digital twin most likely is also quite important for our smart building. So in the near future, I guess so that with this kind of low cost, this kind of digital twin based on NVIDIA, so that every building has a model, a duplicate of this building in this kind of in some like big companies, this kind of server, so that with sensor, so that we can really try to monitor this kind of real building operation, and then try to use this kind of model, right? Just like this thing, right? A digital twin, so that try to predict this kind of future. I didn't say that's why from my point of view, all this kind of thing has a very big impact. So that in the near future, we have this kind of sensor actuator, and the physical world, it can be car, can building, right? And then in the virtual world, we have a duplicate of this building, duplicate this car, and then with sensor actuator, where this kind of merge, this kind of physical, this kind of building, a physical car with the virtual car, and then work together. So this is something I do believe it has a huge impact. That's why all the company, Google, Facebook, they even Tencent in China, they all talk about this kind of metaverse. So that's something I personally I do think this is the evolution. Our semiconductor become most advanced, right? And AI on the kind of our CPU processor and our sensor, simple main sensor, serve the way to enter with a real world and virtual world sensor actuator. So this is something I do think it will have a huge impact in the near future, right? Metaverse, yeah. Okay, anyway, I think probably that's it. If no question, then again, if you are really interested, I will try to come to our this kind of MAE conference, and then I would book this common room, and then for you to experience this kind of VR headset, so that you can try like an Internet Space Station app or YouTube VR and Star Trek. I also bought Star Trek, this kind of a game, so that again I don't mind you give it a try, so that to really not only watch the video in YouTube and also my lecture note. Yeah. Okay, I think if you no other question, probably that's it for today. This kind of actual session to explain some of very interesting and important this kind of work. Right? Of course, it's very difficult for you to buy the real property, your house in Hong Kong, but you can build this kind of virtual building in this kind of virtual world and make money. I told you, right? $7. That's the virtual world. People really try to build many buildings and virtual land and using cryptocurrency, so that you can, although too expensive to buy the house apartment in Hong Kong, but you can build a virtual building, and then if a good design, and then you may try to sell this kind of a building in the virtual world. So that I can see this is something completely, no, this is a new world. Sometimes the virtual world can make a much bigger money, huh? And of course, some of you are quite hard. Why you think quite hard? Why you think quite hard to build some virtual building, virtual thing? But it takes some time for you to think about design, right? Engineer, now you're learning. But if you want to make a good design, all this take time. And so that, but with this kind of YouTube, with this kind of online course and many things, so that I do all of you can learn much quickly, right? About this kind of engineering, different to design the car, design this kind of the building, so that especially those I will tell you, right, so that we have many open this kind of CAD platform like a Tinkercad. Let me just show you again, so that the student you think too hard to make some building design, then I can see that you need to change your mind to see why is it too hard. Personally, I do think it's not too hard. Huh? But why you think it's too hard for this thing? Just like if you try to get this kind of Tinkercad online, I think I mentioned here, right? Tinkercad is free this kind of, and then you can have a building like this. So you can build a house for your dream in the virtual world, right? And actually, this one is designed by my daughter, 11 years old, daughter, in less than 1 day. Hey, so that I do believe you should, I do believe that you are much more mature, right? This is designed by 11 years old kid in 1 day. So that of course you can also learn, right? Once it's open source, this kind of online CAD program, you can design, you can learn from the other people. You can copy maybe the design and look at it. There's many this kind of thing, design, this is 3D design, and then try to think about the thing. There's so many people share this kind of, you see, you can learn actually. You can really try to learn about through this online CAD program, 3D CAD program, so that you can really try to, for example, if you like this one, and then you just copy and tinker and look at the design and then see, but of course it will take some time, but I do think now this kind of open source platform is quite amazing, so that enable our students to have another way to really how to think about the building design, how design, not only building and thing. I do recommend for some of you, you really think this kind of now engineering design is difficult and try to sign up for the Tinkercad. It's free. It's free. It's free. That's why 11 years old, a kid, my daughter can quickly learn about design this kind of house. I do believe you are much more mature. How many years old? How old are you? Anyway, so that so today is just to give you this actual lecture, so that I do think it's something useful for. Especially you have two big class and then have less interaction. So now we're only 1 or 2 or 3 students, so that I try to give you additional this kind of support and answer some question. Okay, don't for sure. Now I think the technology keep making a big progress, so that you need to understand what happened in near future. Why all this kind of thing, I do think you have big impact in the near future. The student like you, if you can really understand about evolution of a new technology and follow this kind of technology, and then to use it, why for your own study and careers, then those young people will have make a big money for sure. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Anyway, so that I will try to make Excel on our this kind of Canvas website, and then I hope that you can try to give a try for this kind of this MR this thing for free. I give you sure. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. Okay.